Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 6 of The Last of Us Part 2. And a special early hello to Drienne, who I believe is joining us in chat already. We are coming back to a scene in which, based on exactly where we left off in the previous episode, it looks like 2 years before the events of The Last of Us 2, at least the modern day here. Ellie went back to the hospital where the first game ended. I don't remember the name, it was like Mercy Memorial or whatever, but it is the scene where she was getting prepped for surgery and then Joel went in and ended that prep. That was exactly where we left off, and that came after a very, very intense scene of Ellie tracking down a wolf, basically one of the WLF members named Nora, and interrogating her very brutally in order to get the information as to where Abby was. Normally, when we're presented with a flashback, the several previous episodes would go through and play that, but we were tight on time, so we are going to be rejoining that scene in progress. Right? St. Mary's Hospital. I knew there was an M in there somewhere. We're recording this on a Thursday, which is 3 solid days after the previous episode. This has turned into more of a dedicated directed playthrough. We thought it might be mixed up a little bit more with Red Dead 2 and other games, but it's really got its hooks into us. So we wanted to make sure that we could continue to play. And a lot of people are taking this journey with us, many for the first time. So that's been very interesting to go through and to interact with people who are seeing it for the first time, just like we are. Hello to Tashir. Tashir, I hope everything's going okay. My sense is that you've been taking a couple days off from streaming to do work stuff, but if there's anything more to it, I just hope everything is going okay. I gotta say, I don't remember this particular hallway, but...
Left a lot of stuff behind.
Oh, I almost missed this.
Come on.
Yeah, you might want to pick up some of that
Be something.
gauze, Ellie. You never know when that might come in handy. Actually, you always know that it will come in handy.
Why'd you all leave?
Awesome. Tashir says that everything has been great. And yes, both Mia and Drienne is here. Which is awesome. I hope you guys are all having a great Thursday. Very much looking forward to the weekend, but in a fun way. You know, it's been a very, very productive week.
What is this?
Okay, can I zoom in? Yes.
Is that me?
You know, it's definitely her. The growth has clearly mutated. Let's see if the test results corroborate our theory. This is big. All right, then we got something up here. I'll probably do the read option there. So, various medications, all on 10:15 and 10:16. And then we've got some brain scans, which I can't read. But, I mean, look at this. I mean, I can tell, like, a weird black growth when I see one. All right, let's read to see if I've missed anything. No, it's just the one thing that I read. You know something? Maybe Ellie wouldn't know that it was her because she is still operating on it under at least the possibility that there are others like her that got bit. Could be somebody else's arm. No idea. By this time tomorrow, we will have altered the course of history, signed J. I don't think we know a J. So they're circling, I don't know, parts of the brain, but that's sort of like the back part, as far as I know. Yep. Based on Ellie's mission, you'd think that she would pocket all of this, like all of these documents and everything. Alright, frontal lobe. Sorry, just... Yeah, not a lot readable there. This is going to be something very much that I'll be curious about at the end. Mia will definitely be listening rather than chatting. Well, I hope you can hear okay. We are denied our normal quality settings today, so this is going out at 1080p or nothing. Is that... I don't think that's the room where it all went down, is it? I was trucking through this area when we visited it for the first time in the previous game, so I don't remember, like, the wall paintings and stuff, but I do remember that firefly symbol. Don, you know, I'm glad I cataloged and collected all this rare hospital equipment, and as soon as I'm done, I hear that there's no use for it anymore. I cannot fucking believe you guys voted to disband. I get it. This was a miracle that slipped through our fingers. It's fucking shitty. But the whole world is shitty, with a capital W. How can we give up like this? What now? See... Okay. Settle in the QZs? Join some third-rate resistance groups? Fuck that. Someone still has to care. I'll spend the rest of my life trying to find them or die trying. Signed, Scott. Wait, I'm sorry. I did not look to see if that could have been flipped. All right. Yeah, some handwriting's easier to read than others. Normally, I like to look at the handwriting when possible, because like, sometimes there'll be a different scroll to it. You can, like, I'm not sure that I put a lot of stock in handwriting analysis, but nonetheless, sometimes you can see, like, somebody trailed off, or there's, like, a mark in a different pen. I don't know why I assumed there would just be piles of bodies left over. Like, surely there would be other fireflies to come through and clean things up, mostly.
Most people have left already. I don't know which group I'm gonna join. I was one of the ones that wanted to go after the smuggler and the girl. They said, even if we found her or by some miracle found someone else that's immune, it made no difference. Because the only person who could develop a vaccine is dead. Or by some miracle found someone else that's immune, it made no difference. Found someone else that's immune, it made no difference. Because the only person...
Ellie! Come here. What the hell are you thinking? Running off in the middle of the night like that. You talk to me. You don't just leave me a goddamn note.
Tell me, what happened here? If you lie to me one more time, I'm gone. You will never see me again. But if you tell me the truth, I'll go back to Jackson. No matter what it is. Just say it. Joel.
Making a vaccine would have killed you. So I stopped them.
Oh my God. Don't you fucking touch me! I'll go back. But we're done.
We're probably going to get some more dialogue in just a second. And we'll probably want to, like, break down a lot of
Yeah.
this.
Jesse?
Yeah. Just 5 seconds. Oh, boy. I wouldn't want that on my shoulders either. Like, thinking about where Ellie's coming from when she now has confirmation, not only about the fact that the guy that she trusted lied to her for so long, but the idea that her life has been held up above everyone else's that could have been vaccinated since then, and the weight of that on her, and also, like, based on what's in the tape, that there's no way back, that it was a one-time only decision. There's, like, that choice was taken from her, and as a result she is now left alive with the knowledge that her her death could have meant something for everyone else in the world, and instead a selfish decision was taken. Like, I'm just sort of thinking it through from her perspective, and like how I might feel in that circumstance, and it I don't want that. I don't want that responsibility. It reminds me of it reminds me of a movie. See, I don't want to talk about other products, but another movie where a lot of sacrifice was given for the life of one person, and the responsibility that was felt afterwards to live a life that's worthwhile, and that's a lot to take in. Um, Tashir's Drin saying, I think it's safe to say that she did not approve of Joel's choice. Tashir saying, yeah. Drin saying that her life was more important than countless people in that facility, including a surgeon, and more than anyone coming after that that could have been given immunity. And hello to Psycho. Psycho, you're catching us very near the beginning. We've only just started a little bit ago, but I hope you're having a nice Thursday.
The war, the merrier. Hey, look, Joel. It's your favorite.
Now, there is one other thing, is that regardless of that scene, like at the beginning of the game, Joel and Ellie were going to get together for a movie. Like, there was a lot of pain and justifiable anger there, but things did improve between the two of them, which also leads. it gives some more insight into where Ellie's head is now in the present day. So I'm just looking around to see if there's anything else to examine or pick up. How much time was lost in those 2 years between them? And when I say lost, how much time did they not talk? How angry was she? How much does she regret, if at all, the time that she didn't give to him because maybe she thought there would be time later to make up, time later to get out, to get over it. There's absolutely nothing in here. Nope. Okay. And it makes sense that Ellie and friends would have gone through this area and picked up everything already, but...
Jesse?
Oh boy. We're gonna go out there. It's gonna be everybody from Jackson applauding. She passed the test. It was all a Gidget scam.
Where are those two?
You know something? I've never gone up the other way. Let me just see, just in case there's... Oh, look. No, I don't want to practice right now. As Drian says, never waste time. Be sure the people in your life know how important they are to you. Yeah, I mean, that's something that tends to come up in apocalyptic and post-apocalyptic fiction, but it's a pretty good rule of thumb for the real world. Like, every day that you waste being mad at or not talking to the people that matter in your life, that are good to you and you're good to them and you really care about, but there's some, like, minor disagreement, that's time you can't get back. What is happening here?
She had a rough night. Barely could get her to keep water down.
You should have woken me up.
Sorry, I don't usually pause, but thank you. Hello to everybody rating over. We're playing The Last of Us Part 2. We're right in the middle of a cutscene. Caroluna, thank you so much for rating. Hello to Moo and Caroluna and anybody else who's coming over.
Is she pregnant?
Yeah?
I get why you came out here. But we gotta take her back. She needs real care and she's not gonna get that.
Yeah, I know. I know. But I can't just leave Tommy. He's out here because of me. Maybe you could take her back.
She's not gonna leave without you.
Yeah.
Screw it. Let's get Tommy. This aquarium that girl told you about. Tommy hasn't found Abby yet. We'll post up there until he does.
And you're good with leaving Dina by herself?
Her orders.
Okay. Let's go tell her we're leaving then.
I'll just meet you up front.
Yeah. Hi. Hey, babe. need you to lock the door for us.
Okay.
Let's do it. Your map showed the aquarium along the shore. It should be down this way.
Yeah. How does anyone stay dry in this city? Okay, go for it.
We have not, by the way, ever talked about the wet technology in this game. Like, and this has been going on for the entire thing where, like, Ellie will jump into water or it'll rain or whatever, and, like, look how bedraggled she looks immediately outside in this downpour.
Thanks.
What did you tell Dina?
That we're hoping to find Tommy at the aquarium. I didn't tell her you knew. That's what you're...
I wasn't. This aquarium a wolf face?
I don't think so. Nora said Abby's hiding out there.
You get her to tell you why they did it?
Yeah. Joel had falling out with some fireflies. No, former fireflies.
What kind of falling out?
He was a smuggler. And they disagreed about some goods. Fight broke out, some of them died. Guess they wanted payback.
Damn. That change anything for you?
Nope.
So, it's at least possible that Ellie is not sharing the entire story here, but that fits with everything that we know so far and everything that I was starting to think as of that first episode. We spent some time trying to work out who are these people and what's their deal. Also, I'm pretty sure I think we learned in the previous episode that I can just break these with my wrench. Does that take a hit off? I'm gonna hit this, and I want to see if we lose a hit on the axe, because that would be unfortunate. No, it doesn't. Okay, wow, I've really been wasting a lot of bottles. It makes a lot of sense in retrospect that you can just break a glass by hitting it with something hard, but for some reason I assumed that you had to throw something through it. Okay, I really can't? Hold on a second. So, also in chat, Drienne is very much calling on Ellie to take Dina home. I think that, at least at the moment, the problem with that plan is that Dina herself is not talking about going home. And
I see a light through here.
I'm not entirely convinced
Jim?
that she... Hold on a second.
Yeah.
I don't know that she wants Ellie to give up on what she's doing. Boy, he's very directed. Hold on a second. Because I'm still looking around. I came in here because I saw an area that could be explored. I didn't realize this was the correct way. Alright, yeah, we can't go under there. That's fine. I feel like the most sensible thing to do here is to have Jesse take Dina home. Provided that he is, at least 70%. He made it all the way out here on his own. He was armed single male and did a withering amount of damage to the wolves all on his own. Yes. Alright, now we'll grab this. Dina's very capable on her own. However, she's not operating at full capacity here. Yeah, I just thought I'd check.
Okay. Not happening.
Told you.
But you think between the two of them, they could get back okay. Oh, yeah, see, tape. Did I miss that before? Wow, I missed that before because I could have picked it up. And see, that's why I go back over these areas. I am so good at not seeing the thing. And anyway, that would leave Ellie free to do her own thing, but I...
You ever worried they're gonna come back to Jackson after us?
What do you mean?
I mean, we're going through a lot of their people. In their city.
Because of what they did.
Didn't Abby and her friends come to Jackson because of something Joel did?
This place isn't like Jackson. I mean, Joel and Tommy helped Abby when she got attacked. These people are trying to kill everyone around them. I mean, they shot you on sight, didn't they?
They did.
Alright, we gotta take some drugs. So... I was very impressed by the explosives track here. Improved Molotov seems like a great pick. Plus 50% flame radius. I'm all about it. So the next time that we get another 26 or so, we'll be able to craft more trap mines. That's the one thing on here that I'm not sure how to feel about yet, because I have yet to make good use of trap mines. Dren says that I think that if Ellie sincerely stated a desire to go back...
How long has Dina been this sick?
Only a couple days. When we first got here, she fucked up a bunch of wolves. I've been impressed.
I bet. You don't cross that girl.
Okay, and I can't do anything with these, right? Yeah, I'm full up on all the stuff that I need to... Yeah, if we find any more blades... You know what? Screw it. I'll just make some more arrows right now. I want to make sure that I don't accidentally walk away from blades because I don't recognize that they're there. Drienne is saying that if Ellie made a sincere request to go back, then she thinks that that Dina would then want to go back as well. At issue is, I don't think that Ellie can make a sincere request to go back. I think that Ellie could insist that they go back. Can we slither under here? Yeah. I think that Ellie could say, you know, damn it all, I'm taking you back no matter what, and that's that. And that she could drag Dina back. But I don't think that Ellie sincerely does want to go back. I think that she is committed to this journey, and at this point she has to see it through, especially after what just happened at the end of the previous episode. She tortured Nora extensively in order to get the information that she needed. For that information to now be moot because Ellie decides to walk away, what was it all for? I mean, at this point, Ellie's sort of fully committed. So I kind of feel like that's where her mind is. And where Tormenta's mind is once a kind, empathetic teenager, Tormentra was always bullied for being soft. But everything changed when a latent genetic mutation emerged, allowing her to convert the mental anguish of others into kinetic energy. The worse the pain, the more powerful the result. Now her day job as a criminal psychologist allows her to absorb the worst things in people's lives and use it as literal ammo against those who persecuted her. Many suspect Tormentra of feeding off the hurt of those who got in the way of her prior outbursts, creating a never-ending cycle of suffering. Iris Ocampo. Alright, so, we picked up some scrap. Let's take a look to see what we can do with it. Alright, I think... Boy, rangefinder would be nice on this. I'm getting a feel for it, but add a rangefinder to automatically mark the distance of enemies on the reticle. Well, that's not good for another 35, so probably not. So we've got this, which is, that's, the only thing we can do there is fire rate, and the only thing we can do here is fire rate. And then the only thing we can do here is, so we can do fire rate or stability. Neither of which I really care about. Yeah. I honestly think I'm just going to save the scrap for now. Yeah, if I had 5 more, I'd do capacity. But where things stand, I don't think there's any upgrades to do right now. Drienne saying, to me, it seems that Dina is willing to self-sacrifice for Ellie, but Ellie is not recognizing that for what it is and prioritizing the living person in front of her over the dead person in her memory. I think that's probably true. It is very much in keeping with her character, I'd say. I remember. Well, okay. I don't want to. I'm thinking about something that a movie that Mia said after we watched a particular movie, but I'm concerned that going into it would give away too much about that particular movie. Okay. Okay, so we can push that aside. Before we do that, let me just take a quick look around in here. Tape?
Give me a hand.
Yes. Oh, I'll give you a hand. Just give me a second. I'm finding tape, Jesse. I also think that Ellie is squarely in the the mode of it's partially we've come so far, and also partially we're almost done, which is something different.
Through here.
If Ellie turns back now, every...
Just gotta ask,
Hold on.
why didn't she tell me about it? The pregnancy.
Listen, I'm sure she'll tell you about it when she...
Going down today. All the units are being rounded up.
Who did you hear it from?
Top man is gone. Make sure the area is clear, wait for the other unit. And take the fight to the scars.
The last time...
It won't be like last time.
They have the whole coast covered. Shoot that goddamn water. Hey, have faith. You can make them.
It's like there's a choice, man.
Uh-oh.
What'll happen?
I think someone...
Well, Jig is up now. Oh, no, I don't want to...
God damn it!
Over here! All right!
Where? Okay, I don't know where I'm getting shot from. Oh, okay. Oh boy. Yeah, no, I know all about the health kits, man. It's just kind of hard to bandage when there's more bullets coming in.
That'll do it.
So, that time I thought,
Man. So trigger happy.
They're at war with this fucked up cult.
Heard them talk about it. Seraphons or something. Seraphites.
Scars is all I've heard them called. You run into any?
No.
You're lucky.
that time I was thinking to myself, okay, I'm not just going to charge up and throw a Molotov at the two guys that are close together. Let's do it smart. Let's do it stealthy. And I tried to get up on them and immediately got seen. Oh, Driana is asking, have they mentioned that they like Dina? And then Carolyn is saying, I seem to remember that. And Psycho is saying he just got exploded. Boy, that's so much easier than finding a bottle. Or worrying about where I'm going to find a replacement bottle. Okay, no. For just a second, I thought that maybe I was seeing a reference to a different Naughty Dog dark-haired person and his blonde significant other, but nope. So that is a crusty old board. I don't want that, and then I do want this. Oh, I never healed. Where's my health at? How do I wait? How do I? Why am I suddenly having difficulty bringing up the health bar? Wait, what? Wait, I've never previously not been able to see the health bar at the bottom. I don't know how sick Ellie is. Did I do something to turn it off? That wasn't on purpose. Okay. Because I feel like she's pretty injured, and I didn't heal. Well, okay, you know what? I'll start to use this, and then if I don't want to, I can... No, look, it's gone. What is this? What did I do? Options. Display? No. Okay. Difficulty? No. It's not going to be... Oh, HUD. So... Health and weapon. Yeah, on. What the hell? Is this like a no thing? A known thing? HUD. What is happening? Okay, here's what I'll do. I'll turn it off, and then I'll turn it back on. Because I don't know how injured she is. HUD. We'll switch it off, and then go out. Okay. And now we'll go back in. Options. HUD. On. Okay. So this either resets when I die, or... No, I don't need a hint game. I need my health bar. So I would not object if anybody, preferably somebody who has already played the game and wouldn't otherwise get spoiled, did a search to know, is there a known thing in this game where, like, interface elements go away? And if so, what the fix for that is. I very much hope it isn't quit the whole game and then start over again, because I think that we'd lose the stream, and that would be disappointing. How fortunate that we still have the hint guide to say, hey, okay, now here's a good weapon. So we've got that. Now, unfortunately, I cannot see how many hits my axe has. But I want to say that it's about 3, because I think it was at 4 before, and then I hit that guy. So it's at 3, but it's also upgraded. Well, I'll tell you what, maybe if I swap this, I'll get the meter back. No? Well, it does show me that I was correct about it being at 3. 3 versus 5? Yeah, it's probably a good idea that I take the crowbar. Okay, reloading the last checkpoint. So let's play a little bit further, because I'm going to die regardless, right? So thank you, Drienne, for looking. I'm going to be dead at some point. So, yeah, let's press forward, and then the next time that we get to something that looks like a checkpoint, I will reload right on the spot, and then we'll see if that fixes it. And otherwise, I can exit out to the main menu. But here's the concern. I'm pretty sure that if I exit the game, it will terminate the stream. I don't think it'll let me go back to the PlayStation dashboard wholesale. Yeah, so I've got plenty of stuff. So I'm going to use a health kit. Because I was real low. And now we'll pick that up. No, wait. I'm going to craft it. And now pick this up. Because it would be, I feel a little bit silly to restart this checkpoint when it would just be walking around and picking stuff up. And that's assuming that it fixes the problem. Okay, do I want to get back here? I'm sure that this is crowbar proof, but... yeah, I don't see anything back there. Also, I'm beginning to suspect, or at least opening up to the possibility, that this story is not going to develop into a detailed, like, transition of fighting against the Scars. I'm starting to believe that the conflict between the Wolves and the Scars is simply going to be a backdrop against which Ellie is doing her own thing. Like, Ellie does not care about the Scars at all, except as far as
What's up
they
with all
are
these posters.
in her way.
It's a bunch of comics. Wait, what was happening here?
A gathering for people who were really into this stuff. Like you, basically.
We were born in the wrong time, man.
Oh, jeez, I I remember being in proximity of a Comic-Con like event with Mia, but the problem is that the story actually starts significantly before that. And I don't think there's any possible way to tell this story in the scope of something like The Last of Us, because like it starts weeks earlier with, as most stories about Mia do, the Hepburns, specifically the godniece of Audrey Hepburn, Ms. Demeter Moreau, who was due to receive shipment on a brand new yacht. And Mia, based on a whole bunch of previous things that had happened, said, well, we'll see about that. And yeah, see, we're not going to have time to do the whole story in detail, so I'm just looking around to see if there's anything here. But suffice to say that Mia, some steps occurred, and the bottle of extraordinarily expensive champagne that was going to be used to christen the boat was somehow switched out for a bottle of cougar urine. And if you've ever been exposed to regular house cat urine, you know how, like, what a strong ammonia smell that it has. Cougars are worse by a long ways, and also it stains, and so that was its own sort of... see, this is why I always look around. Check all this stuff out. Hold on a second. So, yada, 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 and we, like, left. So, then, like, Mia was just on Cloud 9, and we were sort of walking around. At the time, it was sort of like downtown Boston, and if you ever, like, hung out with Mia in the real world, one thing that you will get accustomed to pretty soon, is people want to, people coming up and saying, like, hey, can I take your picture? That's just a part. I don't actually know where to go. Oh, we're going up here. That's just sort of something that happens, and you grow accustomed to that when you're hanging out with her. And I've learned a lot about taking photographs on different smartphones and DSLRs, like, oh, I really like your look, and so forth. But this was something different. As we were sort of walking around, and Mia was just sort of like enjoying the caper, put it another way, people kept coming up, and more than just like, oh, like, can I just snap your picture, like, you really look cool, they wanted to take pictures with
What were
her.
you saying
Oh, sorry.
before about Dina? You said she'll tell me when...
Once things are wrapped up here.
I guess at some point it'll get pretty hard to hide it. Do you know if she's gonna keep it?
I don't.
Yeah, see, I don't know when the next dialogue beat is going to happen. Something's going to explode here, man. This is just made for explosions. I mean, at one point, like we went into like a local restaurant, and it was packed. It was packed, and like everybody was wearing a costume and stuff. But people like kept coming up and being like, oh my god, I really love her," and so forth. Can I take a picture with you? And Mia was just like, "What the?" Because Mia was just like dressed the way that she normally is. Like it wasn't anything. There was clearly some sort of event happening, but we didn't know anything about it at all. So, but people kept coming up and wanted to take their picture with Mia, and like and what's more, they'd be like posing with her and like putting up their dukes, and Mia would be like, "Why do they keep asking me to yell fists of justice? How do they know that that's what I say when I punch people out?" And it was just, it felt very, very called out, I would say. And I just really adore the fact that there exists somewhere in the world dozens of photographs of Mia posing with total strangers and feeling extremely confused about what's happening. Oh, I keep thinking that someday, like if I just search Instagram long enough, I will come across this album of all of this event. And as we're sort of going along, I remember very clearly we went near the convention center. Oh boy.
Look at this mess.
The aquarium. It's right next to that Ferris wheel.
He's hoping Tommy has the same info. Damn it.
What?
Looks like we're swimming.
Okay, well, I know how to do that, and I was going to go look over here first. All right, this looks deep enough, I guess. See, I don't want to jump over there. Look at that thing. I want to jump on that. So as we were going near the convention center, where it seemed like a lot of the crowd was at its thickest, we went around the corner and went directly... Oh, see, I can't see her breath either.
Oh, God.
Yeah, her breath is not on the screen either. There was like a really, really large banner of all of these anime characters, and then like on one side of them was just a straight up photograph of Mia, like an actual photograph. And it was like, what? Wait, this car is like a bridge going over there?
Where now?
Working on it.
Was there anything else over there? Wait. This is clear. I think this is the way to go. Let me just go look over here. Okay. So I cannot get up over this car. Okay. Wait, what is happening? Tashir says I've gone almost a month with streaming due to illness and is still here, dude, and so will you. Cara Luna says I'm on stream on 12 different days, has shown 13 last couple streams, so he was a bit worried. Yeah, sorry. So I got caught up in the Mia story. Oh boy, that was a whole Comic-Con story actually, because that was the event that was going on, and it was a big reveal for Persona 5, and as at least some of you know, Mia is a character in Persona 5. And just in case like you're not aware of this or whatever, I don't mean that Mia plays a character in Persona 5. She does not voice a character. I mean,
This way.
there is a character in Persona 5 who is literally Mia. Not an approximation. I mean actually Mia. Now, how this came to be is a mystery that none of us have been able to quite answer. I'm not saying that the people who wrote Persona 5 had access to, like, being able to see into a slightly alternate dimension, and there was able to witness the events of that universe's Mia, and then use that character as the foundation for this Persona 5 character, believing them to be either fictional or to have no analog in our world. I'm not saying that that's what happened. What I am saying is that potentially the writers of Persona 5 or somebody knew Mia and thought that some of her stories and life could be... I'm sorry, I really want to get the bow out. Because I need to do some silent killing here. I mean, that's possible.
Yes.
Yeah, you just stay right over there. I'm not saying that Mia herself is the product of some sort of like genie's wish to bring a fictional character into the real world and to backfill all of our memories to make us believe that she has been here for as long as she has, when in fact she was actually only created a couple weeks ago, and that the Jinn has just sort of played a funny trick on us. No, that's certainly not what happened. But whatever it is, there is in Persona 5 a character that is absolutely, unmistakably Mia in every... I can't hit this from here. First of all, I can't see it from here. No. No. All right, was that good?
I don't hear anything. Is that it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I don't get an arrow back from here. And I'm going to pause here in just a second to check in on chat, but also just to circle back to what Carolina was asking. Yeah, if you... Once you are an affiliate, you remain an affiliate. Once you are a partner, you remain a partner. These statuses can be manually pulled by Twitch staff, but barring a reason to do so, you don't have to worry about that. And I think that is partially because they understand sometimes people might get sick, sometimes people might have to go on vacation. So, as Tashir had said, Carol Luna, I would not worry about it. And among other things, like, this is a point that, like, I talk about all the time. Streaming needs to be fun. I feel like once it's work and it's not fun, then I don't know that it's sustainable. I mean, maybe some people can sort of like drag themselves to work and treat it as a vocation, but it seems to me like the most successful streams are the ones where people are enjoying what they do. And that certainly is the way that I feel when I watch your stream, Caroluna, or Drienne's, or Tashir's, or Patikin's. I'm going to search the rest of this garage. I am disappointed I got none of my arrows back at all. What is this? Bottle. No. Didn't die, nobody took a chunk out of Ellie, so that's okay, but at this exact moment, I'm feeling like this was a big expenditure of resources to get in here, and...
We got more! Up ahead! Stalker!
Okay.
Okay, now that's it.
This place looks like a dead end.
Yeah, I think you're right.
All right, well, this machete is way better than that crowbar. Well, it's better. I don't know about way better, but I like it. To whatever sorry asshole finds me. Can barely keep my hand steady, but everyone on base needs to know. I got ambushed on my way to relieve Misha at the monorail lookout. One of the scars. I'd swear he looked just like our boy Gray. Fuck, I'm so lightheaded. Someone please put a bullet in that fucking snake's face for me and tell Mish I'm sorry. I tried to hustle. Signed, Jensen. Wait, no. No. What is this? Hold on. Read. Our boy Gray. So, Misha is an uncommon name in the United States of America. So is Jensen. I can think of one entertainment product that features both a Jensen and a Misha. At least they're actors. So, do I want to take this? Do I want to take this? See, that's the thing. I don't know how much health I have. So, you know what? It's free. I'm not coming back here. So, let's use a health kit. Oh, no, she's at full health. She won't use it. Okay, well, that's good. Let me just reload that if I need to. And this if I need to, because I can't see. All right, that is as good a point as any. Let's just pause for just a moment, and I just want to look back at chat, because lots of stuff. All right, roll it back, roll it back. Do me a favor and examine any red newspaper box you find along the way. I want to check something. LOL. Did I certainly did not do that. Drienne is saying, it seems to me self-sacrifice. Okay, yep. And then Psycho said he exploded. There were probably some dev spouse or something. Oh, on the pictures, yes. A glitch. I've become indestructible. That would actually bother me more. Honestly, if the loss of the thing makes Ellie indestructible, which is one of those game bugs that could potentially happen, I would actually be very upset about that. Let me just look here. He just needs to go up, down, left, right, B, or circle X start to get the GTA tank to drop. If you terminate the stream, we're not going anywhere. Well, it would break the episode, which would be the frustrating thing. We like to have everything nice and clean in the thing. Imu says, the biggest bug, just volunteered to make mac and cheese and salads for dinner. So she's here for the long haul. Unless she hears screams or smells something burning. And then Carolina asked about the affiliate status, prime explodable area, which is probably for the Molotov upgrade that we got. And I think I might have gotten some more. Well, I have 40 now. No, I need 50. Nuts. And just scanning through. And Moose says, I think Auspicious Angel is literally blowing my mind right now. There's like overlapping in time travel and truth being stranger than fiction and reality warping into video games, and I'm so freaked out. Oh, believe me, Moo, knowing Mia in the real world and playing Persona 5, yeah, it is like looking through a kaleidoscope into a hall of mirrors. Oh, hello to Brian. And that's an Easter egg. Good catch. Oh, from Nisha and Jensen. Who was your favorite person just a bit ago? And okay, I think we are up to date. So basically, what I'm waiting on is the next time the camera sort of zooms in and Ellie, we get some sort of cutscene or something. That's when I will try to reload the checkpoint. If that doesn't bring back the interface, then I will
Go Team Jackson.
Fuck these motherfuckers.
Couldn't have said it better.
Is there a trophy for leaving Jesse hanging? Huh. No, this is the right way. Yeah, we slide down here. We go into the water. We go underneath the log. And then we find out what's what. Did anybody else see that they're doing a Terminator anime? Did I read that correctly? That's an idea. Like, it could be good, I guess. But then again, I would have thought that the Castlevania anime would have been good, and I only watched the first season and put big quotes around season because it was 4 30-minute episodes, and I did not like it. Not even a little bit. I'd like to say something like, you know, meaningful about it, but truth to tell, it was just incredibly dull. I was so bored watching it.
Think you can get through there?
Let's see.
Samlander, hello to Samlander, by the way. Says that he also only got through like half of the Castlevania anime.
I would have come, you know, if you told me you were leaving.
I didn't think you'd be okay with all this.
I looked up to Joel. What happened to him was messed up. I would have come.
Joel liked you a lot too, you know? He used to think I had a crush on you.
Really?
I mean, you're handsome and whatever, but I'm not into your type.
What, Asians?
Yeah, that's obviously what I meant.
Is this a... No. I was going to say, is this a manual, but it's just going to be... when I say just, it's going to be that. Up. Hold on. Card. Tanager. This. Okay. So, somehow I managed to do this perfectly wrong. Okay. I should have done more of a thing where we look at it and try to figure out what the story is going to be, because this is just woman in jumpsuit walking on what appears to be the edge of a wall and listening to headphones. So my best guess is Jubilee, but maybe more pointless. A shy, quiet young woman, Taninger, discovered her ability to hypnotize with her singing voice at an early age, but she's only just learning to hone it. Having run away from an abusive home, she is a staunch believer in free will. She knows the cost of losing it and often can't bring herself to take it away from others. As such, she refuses to use her power except as the last resort. This has made her a difficult teammate for the Society of Champions, but her ace up their sleeve usefulness has paid off more than once. I don't know, she seems like a person of conscience. If there's anything that, like, watching The Boys will drill into you, it's like a superhero minus the conscience is not a superhero. Watch The Boys, everyone. It's extremely good. And also, it's not like a big thing. So Jensen Ackles and Misha Collins are two primary actors on Supernatural. And the only thing that I wasn't putting together is if Gray is a reference to something either in Supernatural or another Eric Kripke property, of which The Boys is one. Eric Kripke has handled the television adaptation for Amazon, and I think done an exemplary job.
Pretty messed up, putting fungus in the kids section.
Mushrooms didn't exactly carry the same meaning back then.
Oh. Yeah, I guess so.
Kids used to think these were cute. Oh, no, hold on. This is all new stuff. Yeah, hold on. This whole page is new. Can I zoom in? I can. What I know, they're former Fireflies from the hospital. It makes sense if it's what my gut said all along. The WLF took a bunch of them in after they disbanded. They traveled to Jackson specifically to torture Joel. Yeah, look, she crossed off to kill Joel. To torture Joel, killing him wasn't enough. Abby's hiding out in the aquarium. What I don't know, why is Abby hiding out? Does it matter? Where are the rest of them? Do they matter if I get Abby? No. Where's Tommy? Is he still alive? He has to be. Should I tell Dina and Jesse about this? No, they can't know what Joel did. They won't understand. Do I understand? And then she's got lots of Firefly drawings. Dren would
Your
watch the
favorite book as
boys.
a kid?
Yeah, Battle Ghosts. It's about these space marines who fight off
Ghosts.
alien ghosts.
Sounds like something you'd like.
Diplomatically put. Real isn't how you are made, said the skin horse. It's a thing that happens to you. When a child loves you for a long, long time, not just to play with, but
Yeah,
really
well,
loves
just
you,
joking.
then you become real. Did I miss a dialogue prompt? Does it hurt? Asked the rabbit. Sometimes, said the skin horse. For he was always truthful. When you are real, you don't mind being hurt. I know you're upset. What if we talk... Okay. I know you're upset. What if we talk like this for a bit? Would that help? Okay. I didn't mean to grab you like that. I hope I didn't hurt you. Even mommies are scared sometimes. And the other person writes, I'm okay. I'm really scared too. I get how angry you are. I miss him too, but you can't scream like that. And then somebody wrote down, they crossed off, I just want, I need, to write down, I know. I love you very much. I won't let anything happen to you. I love you too. Oof. Okay, that's... I'm going to continue searching the first floor here.
So assuming we survive this, I say as soon as we get back, we get drunk and play some board games.
Oh, yeah?
I want to feel normal.
Oh, that sounds great. Except I don't think Dina's gonna be drinking.
Well, she can stay sober.
Okay, I looked under there. Okay. So Carolina was asking, superheroes minus, oops, conscience equals villains. No, worse. Worse than that. That is it is the trouble with the boys. The trouble with the boys is that I like it so much that I can't
Jesus.
talk about it.
What happened up here?
Just want everybody else to see
These
it.
guys really have it in for each other.
I think it goes back years.
Wonder how it all started.
Well, I think we actually know a little bit about how it started because it looked like either the WLF or the Fedra military presence came across a community of people that were sort of disproportionately enamored of Elizabeth Hong. Okay, I don't know her as a actress or an author, but would be one of those. She's being advertised here as like sorry, Jesse, as a book signing event. Probably an author in this world, but I just don't recognize her from that. Anyway, they came across a community of people that seemed like really, really to like this one woman, and like kept like talking about her like a prophet, and it felt like things didn't like she was the one who kept them all together.
This place is fucked.
Blood's still wet. Let's get back to the street.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm pretty sure this way is back to the street. Just make sure about this shelving here. No? Okay. So, there's a bunch of, like, actual books up here, like 1001 Arabian Nights, but, like, Hill of Dreams. I'm not familiar with that one. There was another one over here for, like, the 12 Locks or something. And now it makes me wonder if those are also real books, because they're mixed in with, like, Jules Verne. Oh, yeah. We're definitely looking down here. Did this bookstore happen to have a... Oh, well, they had drugs. So, craft more trap mines is not the most important thing here, although it will increase our capacity. More importantly, craft more explosive arrows. Although I haven't fired any, I very much like the idea that every time I craft one, I get two. That maximizes the amount of cool stuff that we get out of that, out of our crafting materials. So, I'm going to take this one. And that's it. Anything under here? Yes, yep. Okay, I don't want that wrench. We tried a wrench once. It wasn't that great. Alright, so I am on full health. Okay, time out for a second. So, if I wanted to save it... Wait. Restart checkpoint 1 minute. Well, if it's less than 1 minute, it'll say, like, less than 1 minute or a few seconds or something. So, I want to try to get the restart checkpoint at the closest cutoff point that we can.
Not this way.
Down this way. We can box around to that Ferris wheel.
Box around?
Whoa!
What that
Whoa!
means.
You know, take 3 right turns around a block instead of just turning left.
Okay, let's box around this area.
It's a thing.
Hello to he who was answering the question, but it turns out that there's some bad guys up here, and fortunately Ellie's sixth sense works better than my seeing. He was about to say The Hill of Dreams is a semi-autobiographical novel by the Welsh writer Arthur Machen. So that is a real book. Thank you. He who, I hope you're having a nice Thursday and a nice week. How has the new job been?
Get the boy! Got him! Sweep the area for survivors.
Okay. Can I, for at least once in my life, do something smart here? Let's...
Good job, boy.
I want to lay down a trap mine.
Too bad. I'm sure it ain't easy driving the boat back here.
Where are these people?
You'll get your chance. We all will.
What? He who says that he'll be right back. Yeah, wait, but I know that he who had recently started a new job, and I hope that's been going well. Because he was very, very optimistic about it at the time. Oh, look at him. I don't want to fight his dog. I'm not fighting the dog.
What do you smell?
Son of a bitch. Look, I don't enjoy this. But if we put that bomb there, the dog doesn't come.
Come on, boy.
I hate this.
Ambush!
Shit. Alright. I really got to worry about getting flanked here, because there's a big wide area. After this game is done, we're going to look, and we're going to see that people have managed to pass this entire game without ever harming one of the dogs. Okay, well... So if I jump over this, I feel like that person's going to see me immediately.
Someone's out there.
Let me try... Let me reload here. Okay. We'll have to sweep through this area later. Okay, that's where that person is. Simple understanding, I think you used to get through most of this game as a pacifist. There were entire combat encounters that I was able to bypass, specifically against the infected in the first game. In this game, either my stealth game is not up to par, or I'm just not, like, doing it right. The combat in this game is extremely well done. I enjoy it a whole lot. I would like to master the art of not brutalizing the animals. Okay, now there's a problem in that there's the whole thing on the other side that I really wanted to comb through. Yeah, I see him. I see him. I also saw that. Hold on. Those?
Take all of us.
I can just take a few of them, though. Oh, Boba
I
Pals!
think that was the last one.
Yeah.
This place makes me appreciate Jackson, man.
Me too.
Boba is not served particularly widely in the area where we live, but I've had it a few times, and it's very good. I'm not a big fan of teas in general, but boba is sort of a very sweet kind of an iced tea, usually like fruit flavored, and with these little gelatin balls inside of it. And they serve it to you in this great big, like with a great big straw that's like almost big enough around to like fit your pinky through. And nope, nothing in there. Not quite that wide, but it's much wider than a regular straw, and that way you can get all the gelatin balls up, and it's fun. It's a fun thing. It's like eating a Crunchwrap at Taco Bell, where it's not only good, but it's like, this is just fun to eat. I enjoy this. I did see that bench. We will check it out in a second. I'm checking out all these fabric swatches, rolls. I don't know what these are. Why is there a fabric store up above a Boba Mart? This must have been an entirely different business, unless they were also stitching gowns. Wait, did I miss it? Wait, when I came in here, wasn't there a bench? Didn't I just say I saw the bench? Boy, I missaw it. I thought there was like a bench where Ellie could do some upgrades, but it was just some sewing. Mia's asking if we checked the mail. Yes. Nothing in particular came today, but I will keep an eye out. Hold on, we found a document. Jules. Hey, Jules, you still out there? I'd say if you hurry, you could catch us at the next rendezvous, but this flooding has really slowed us down. Zachary says this amount of water is unusual. I think WLF patrols have picked up too, because I spend too many hours lying in the mud while the people that claim to be our friends motor by. Isaac and the Wolves are really making this worse. For them, it's just about the egos and honor. They need to stop fighting for land they have no claim to. Despite what we heard, it was the WLF who broke the truce. Okay, wait, this is more information about why they're not getting along with the Scars. It was the WLF who broke this truce. We've been lied to, Jules. I don't know if, what am I supposed to? I came all this way. I will pray she lights my way, and that she does for you as well. Jules, come find us soon. So, Gray is not just a throwaway reference to something else. Gray is a character. Which actually raises the question that Jensen Ackles and Misha Collins, the actors, were involved in the WLF. Drian says that Boba's all over the place out there. Yeah, so Drian lives southwest, I believe. Did this person drop a rifle bullet? Yes, he did. And that's... Oh, and here's just another way. Okay, I thought this might have been the official way, but... Nope, just some fun stuff to find. Caroluna's leaning back and not talking about, or, sort of skipping the tea talk because he doesn't do it 97% of the time. Nor do I. There's certain iced teas I can enjoy. Actual, tea, I regret to say, it's just not for me. I would like to like tea. I don't. And I tend to phrase it that way because it always kind of irritates me when I like something and somebody else says, oh, that's gross. Like, I drink V8 juice. This will undoubtedly prompt somebody, anytime I say this, will prompt somebody, oh, V8, that's gross. Okay, so all that means is you don't like V8, which is fine. I wasn't telling you to drink it. I was just saying that I drink it. Also, it's clearly not gross if I enjoy it, so why not just say, oh, I don't care for V8? Which, by the way, I just want to make it clear, that's what Caroluna just did. But that's it's just this weird thing that people do, I notice, where it's like, if they don't like something, it's like, oh, that's the worst. Like, there's movies and television shows that I don't like. I know that other people do. I'm not going to, bag on them, either the shows or the person, for liking something that I don't, unless it's, unless I find it objectively terrible in some way. Like, if something is men's accessories. Yeah, there's a whole garment district over here. And here's our bench. Okay, so before I do that, let me just look around to see if there's any other scrap in scrapping distance. Brian likes Long Island iced tea. Oh, wait. Wait. I've been barfed on. Wait, and what's gross? Wait, hold on. What's gross? Dran says boba can barely be called tea at times. And Moo's saying it's not really tea, though, at least here. It's like a slushy with tapioca balls. Yeah, it's the boba that I've had doesn't taste like tea. Also, I skimmed right past Mia's question. So Mia has mailed something, but it has not arrived as of today. But we will be keeping... The hell was that? Okay. So I don't want that. Reload speed would be kind of nice, but if I was going to get anything, maybe capacity on the shotgun. So, how much is the rangefinder? Rangefinder is 80. Why not just save up for the rangefinder? It's another 16. Let's just do that. Yeah, I guess my goal is I want to be able to talk about things, particularly things that I don't like very much, without making the people that do like it feel like I think they're stupid. Like, we can like different stuff, and it's not a big deal. And I really want to make it clear, this is just me thinking aloud. This is not directed at anybody in chat. I've not felt like that's been an issue for us here. It has routinely been an issue in my real life, where it's like, yeah, cool, thanks for telling me that the thing that I like is complete garbage. I don't see anything in here. Everything is leading up here, I feel like. What am I missing? Or is this just straight up not the way to be? I can't sidle across that, and even if I could, there's nowhere to go. It does look like there's a landing on the other side, but I can't get there from here. Going down is just where I was. It really looks like there's a... Oh, yeah. I should see if I can craft some arrows. I've only got the one piece of tape, and what I'm partially doing is saving it to see if I want to upgrade my knife. I've still got 4 more swings of the machete before I have to upgrade it. But if we need arrows, I know where to go. Is there anything through here? It's not flashing, so I don't think I can pick up whatever it would be. Oh, wait, I didn't see any of this scrap. Where are we at for scrap right now? I don't think I have access to that information. Oh, 74. Yep, I need 6 more pieces of scrap, and then I can make the thing that I want. And this does not go up. Moo says... Oh, and Brian also likes V8 juice, so that's refreshing. No, I don't need a hint. And then... Drienne is saying that they and Moo will be hanging out in the corner, drinking bourbon and avoiding anime and tomato. Oh, here we go. Okay, it's just up here. Yeah, see, sometimes you just have to, like, see it from a different angle.
I think Abby picked the aquarium on purpose because it's so damn hard to get to.
Maybe.
Okay, was that a checkpoint coming through that? Okay, restart checkpoint less than 1 minute. I think it's going to be right when we jump through that hole. So let's try it and see if we get back our interface. Yes. There we go. Yep. Okay. So again, thank you to Drienne for clarifying that. And this is exactly where we left off. Perfect. So now we can see our interface again. If that is the biggest bug that we get in the game, I'll be very happy with this game.
Jesus. How the hell are we crossing this?
We could use that road. It's pretty fucking far.
Or we use that.
Yeah. That's better.
Come on. This way.
I need to get more accustomed to using the quick turn.
Let's try through here.
So what's the plan? We take these guys out, steal their boat?
Definitely taking their boat. It's up to them if they want to get in our way.
Hopefully it's a small crew.
Moo saying is sauerkraut is good, especially on bread. I would love to enjoy things like sauerkraut. Unfortunately, I like things like ice cream. It's really bad for me. Blades. Okay, yep. Okay, so I'm not going to walk away from these blades if I can make some arrows. So we'll make some arrows, pick up some blades. I wouldn't mind finding some more tape. Nope. Bathroom's locked. I've joked around some, but I really do appreciate the fact that when you see something covered with ivy in this game, that's just like you can't get in there. Don't worry about it. Don't freak out about it. So, yeah, I could smash this open, but I don't need the health. So, alley-oop.
Place is wrecked.
You don't say.
Alright, that's gonna be a way to go. Ah! Okay, I think we've already seen a character who can talk to animals, so this is going to be a character that can manifest animals of psychic energy and or from folklore, since that looks sort of like a drawing of a snake as opposed to a real one. Teenager Salvador Ramos was bullied mercilessly by his peers, another one, huh? Culminating in a prank where they lured him into an ancient Mayan tomb and closed him inside. That's a hardcore prank. They also lit it on fire. Alone and scared, Sal stumbled upon a mysterious glyph depicting the Mayan deity Akat. Upon touching it, his snake tattoo came to life and guided his home. Now known as Tattooage, his body is covered with tattoos of weapons, animals, everything he needs to seek vengeance against those who wronged him. But Akat demands a new tattoo every lunar cycle upon pain of death, and Tattooage is running out of space. Now that sounds like a cool character. Gonna start getting tattooed with 4-leaf clovers the size of a thumbnail. Anything? No. Uh-oh, hold on. The topic of conversation in chat has turned to Dairy Queen. I limit myself to one Dairy Queen a season. Because if I don't set a limit on it, I will be very, very, very unhealthy. Because I really like Dairy Queen Blizzards.
Got it. Come on.
Someone is saying, wait, one a season, how do you survive July? Lots of air conditioning.
This way, come on.
Actually, and this is like just sort of a random quirk, I want ice cream more in the wintertime. In the summertime, all of the dairy is like a bit much. Oh, sorry, Jesse. There's enemies here.
Sniper spotted in 12. Sniper sighted at the marina, likely a trespasser. Any nearby units report. Over.
Shit. You four, take the land bridge to the marina. The rest of you, we hold here. Waiting for orders.
We're supposed to wait here while our guys are being sniped?
We have our orders. We'll have more than enough people to take care of one sniper.
Moo is saying that she also limits herself to one dairy. Wait! Oh. I thought he pulled the rope up after him. Moo was saying that she also limits herself to one Dairy Queen per season, the one closest to her house. Tajir also loves Sundays in non-hot months. Okay, well, just kill that guy. He's gonna go away.
Ellie. We can get to the marina through here.
No, we're taking a boat.
You heard them, right? They're talking about Tommy.
We don't know that.
Who else is it gonna be?
If it is him, he'll be gone by the time we get there. Abby is where he'll be headed, so if we just
What if
fall,
he's in trouble?
he can take care of himself.
Jesus Christ.
The best way to help Tommy is to go after Abby. You do this, I'm not saving your ass again.
I really hope you make it.
really kind of feel like I would have sniped some of those guys from up there, having the high ground. I do not know where it's safe to come up, and yes, I do see that I'm almost out of breath.
Copy, Gamma. We'll pass the info to command. Stand by for further instructions. Over.
You think this affects the raid tonight?
I don't know. Control the perimeter. I don't want any more surprises today.
Okay, there's one over there, and one over there. And I don't know which direction they're facing. Oh, there's so many of them. Okay. So I need to find a way to get up out of the water where I'm not gonna get seen. And I don't know where that is. Shit. Okay. I'm hoping that guy turns around. I wait until I can get the drop on him. Then I drop on him. Alright. Shit. Can I dunk his body in the water now? Okay. Alright. I'm going to try to focus on the people that are within immediate knife range. Ellie. Okay.
It's Kevin! He's dead!
Okay, that's the last of my current bows, arrows, whatever. And yeah, I don't have enough tape to make any more, so... So, here's where we get, silencery. Okay, I don't like being seen. I don't know where I'm being seen by. Oh,
Jack?
just everywhere.
It's Jack! Someone took him out! It's the girl! Get her!
Well, that's going well. Well, I don't need this anymore.
Take her down! Got her! Holy shit! She's running!
Really should have done this ahead of time.
Move up!
Oh boy. Okay, that's not going to be all of them, and I need a lot more health than I've got. At least we got a few guys in stealth mode. All right, coming out of it, not too bad. I'll tell you what, though. I'm going to make this Molotov right away because I've had to walk past a lot of... Nope. Oh, Dawn of the Wolf! Is this the first Dawn of the Wolf poster that we've seen in this game? Because I don't remember seeing a bunch of others.
Quiet.
Come on.
Relax.
Oh, I'm relaxed.
Anyone got a physical on her? I don't see anything.
So there's also a lot of chat going on. I will look forward to catching up on that. So, I can... Shit. Okay,
We found her!
Whoops!
Don't let her escape!
Push in!
I found him! Over there!
It'd be super good if I ever knew where any of my weapons were on the wheel.
Put her down! Sean!
Ow. I'm just gonna eat a quick snack.
Pin her down! I'm on it!
Well, I'm glad that guy yelled.
Heads up!
Shit.
Right. Boat.
All right, let me take a quick look around. Yeah, I should have used some more of those rounds. Okay, full. I mean, full is in. I don't need to reload these things right now. Let's craft a Molotov, and that takes up all my rags. I would really prefer to take these on smarter as opposed to relying on Ellie's ability to take several bullets to her torso, but also, you know, playing on normal. I do try to be responsible, but man, it is tough sometimes when it feels like the enemies have a lot of positional advantage. Swing through here. Yep. Grab that. Grab that. If they bring this game to PC, which I feel like is one of the rumors that's happening right now, that Sony is going to start bringing some more of their first-party exclusives. I mean, Bend Studios is practically a second-party developer for them, and the fact that they're bringing over Days Gone is very exciting. I really hope that Tashir gets to play these and does it on stream, because I would love to see him engage with these combat mechanics. He's got years and years of Division Force with him, so I think that he'd do an exemplary job. Let me just take a quick look in chat now that we've dispatched the... This is like a mall, isn't it? That's what it feels like. Shopping center, at least. Alright, so Dr. Teflon is not lactose intolerant, so he got used to never having ice cream. Just taking a quick look. Oh, hello to Skitter. Sorry, Skitter, I did not see you come in. I hope that you're doing well and having a nice Thursday. Getting out of the water in this section isn't easy. And Sam Leonard did I have the high ground, Anakin. Isn't it fun that that was the thing that came out of that movie? So there's some question about whether I'm not past whether or not I'm past a certain part. Skitter says when I did this section, I just ended up in a gunfight trying to escape the water and had to wing it. Just take a quick look. Okay, so Mia. Okay, so I'm trying to come up with the beginning of the conversation. Drin saying, Mia, if it meant not caring about what happened to your family, I don't think that you would be good at it. And Drin says living people mean more to them than avenging a dead person, which is I feel true for you as well. I've seen Mia get pretty vengeful. I'm not sure about the dead, but don't wrong Mia or her peeps. That doesn't play well. Skater's saying probably the number one complaint they have about the mechanics in the game is that the shoulder swapping can only be done while aiming, and then thought I was going pretty well so far. Oh, and Skitter, yeah, I also was not expecting the Molotov to distract the other guy or to catch him partially on fire. That was an accident, but a happy one. I feel like this will devolve into Mia screaming at Feecrest again about him not wanting her to go to jail with him, and not going to jail for like a fictional thing too that hasn't happened, fortunately. Let me just take a quick look. Chishir says that it is happening, that when this comes to PC, he will be playing. Moo says the Division Force is strong with this one. And more than me is asking Dr. Teflon if he's ever tried coconut milk-based ice cream. And Mia would have to let me know if this has lactose in it or not, hemp-based ice cream, which, no matter what you think, if you haven't tried it, no matter what you think, based on the description of hemp-based ice cream, like, I think it's just called hemp-based ice cream, it is very good. Like, I'm just letting you know, not in like oh, this edible is so good, wink, wink. I mean, it's really good, and you can pick it up at, usually like a local organic store. I don't know if it has lactose in it. I just know that it is extremely tasty. It's very, very creamy in a way that a lot of actual dairy-based ice cream is not, which seems surprising, at least to me. Okay, so I know that I've been here. This is the part where I'm just trying to work out where to get to, which is actually probably right here. I thought the guy in the boat left. I thought that he left. I thought he drove off or piloted off while I was still underwater. I thought I saw him retreat. Awesome. Yep. So where do we end up? I've got 3 med packs, 3 of those. Yep. So I'm actually out of trap mines. I was putting one down as the guy came around the corner, and he did not recognize the kind of danger that he was in. But watch this. We make 1 and get 2 automatically. Oh boy. I want to say that I left behind some explosives up on a higher level. I need tape. Or more specifically, I need like 1/4 of tape. I have frequently thought about whether or not Mia would enjoy the Dead Rising games, but I think similar to the Witcher games, the fiddliness of the controls and the fact that the Dead Rising games, at least 1 and 2, are so heavily based on trial and error your willingness to keep multiple saves and then reload to an earlier save, sometimes sacrificing half an hour or 45 minutes worth of progress because you accidentally got yourself saved into a position where like you can't do what you need to. So now you have to go back in time and make different decisions, or start all over and keep like basically do a new game plus on a partial playthrough. That's such a big element of those games, and I don't think that she would enjoy those aspects of them. More bullets. So I'm glad I found those. I'm actually looking for explosives. Just want to make sure that we get everything we can out of here, because who knows what's on the other side of that boat ride. Also, it has not escaped my notice that the title screen for this game is a boat. And I feel like bringing that up isn't much of a spoiler because it's the title screen of the game. So I feel like we've always known that this was going to either end with or prominently feature some sort of outmotor boat. And given the fact that we found one, seems important. Okay, I don't want to swim if I don't have to. We might have to. And then this is just back out here. Okay. I feel like it's time to head towards the boat then, because I don't want to spend my life on this. Jump! Moo says, Dr. Teflon, like explaining to my mom that homosexual and homo sapiens are two completely different things because all she hears is homo. The ability of language to be, oh, hello, to get co-opted and stolen and twisted into things that mean something completely different than they ever did before is a point of frustration, because I feel like language gets sometimes redefined around us, and if you're not up on it, you can suddenly discover that you are expressing things in a way that's unacceptable. And that's like fine. I just feel like I need to know about it. And that idea, like what Moo is saying there, that like Homo sapien just means human being, but the fact that it shares like a prefix that is similar to a different idea, and that people would stop listening there, and that it's like people listen to what words mean. Homosexual is not homo sapien. Homo sapien is not homosexual. They're different ideas. Homo means same. My milk is homogenized. That doesn't make it either a person or gay. It's a different idea. Homo means same. Oh, it really wants to give me a hint, but I know where I'm going. Well, I know what I'm trying to get back to. Skitter says, for me, it usually goes, oh, that means that now. I had no idea. Sorry about that. And then nobody cares. My goal generally is, like, it is interesting to me when I see people say, like, sum up the world as, like, oh, you can't say anything anymore. Because I feel like I can say a lot. I feel perfectly free to express a variety of opinions on all manner of things, and that it's not a big deal. What I do want to do in general is to find ways to express myself that doesn't make other people feel unwanted, disrespected, or unwelcome. Like, that's kind of my goal. And it goes to what we were just saying about, like, movies and television shows. Like, I watched some Dexter, right? I did not like the television series Dexter. I didn't watch a full season of it. I thought that it's been a while since I've seen it, but let's just say I did not like Dexter. That does not mean that other people that like the series need to defend it to me, or that I think that the people that like the series, like, there's anything up with that. But it feels like sometimes opinions and opinions on the internet in particular have to be zero sum. Either something is the best or it's the worst, and either way, people who like arrive at it differently are dead wrong. It's like, no, like Dexter's a television series. If somebody said Dexter's my favorite series, I'd say like, okay, that's cool. Like, I'm not going to try to convince them otherwise, and I'm not going to feel bad about the fact that I didn't like it. Where's the boat? Oh no, I don't know where I left the boat. Maybe I should push the hint button now because I do know what I'm looking for. I've just lost track of where it is. I mean, it's not going to be inside this shop. Let's go over here. I guess what I would ask, sort of in general, of like every single person in the world is, if somebody says something inartfully, give a moment to like try to hear out what they were getting at, because sometimes the choice of words is incorrect, but the sentiment is good. You know, there's a separation between expressing yourself poorly or correctly expressing some degree of hatred. Sorry, I'm taking a look for that stupid boat. Was it over there? Sam Lander's saying the boat will be in the water. And I feel like I just came around here a minute ago, and this is just me on the other side of where it was. I should just push the hint button. Oh, but I was there. I was standing right next to the boat. I just wanted to find more stuff. And we did. Like, in my defense, we found lots of stuff. Lots of more bullets and stuff. You know what would be easier to find the boat? If we go upstairs and we can look down into the water. I feel like I'm sort of like in one corner area of this, and I need to get back out into like the generalized flooded... There's the boat. Yep. Sam Lander is saying correctly that if I push the hint button, I'll never be able to say that I never pushed the hint button.
Please, please. Nice.
Okay, this doesn't look like the way. Oh, this looks like the way, though. I don't know how many boats Ellie has piloted, but this is the first boat I've piloted as Ellie, so...
Okay. No one's following. Right. There's the Ferris wheel.
So I'm looking to see if I want to go in here. Because it kind of looks like I do. Yeah.
I can go over that.
I would personally be really worried about that razor wire getting caught up in the propeller, or the prop. Do you call it a propeller or a prop on a boat? I feel like in a
Please go through.
plane it's a prop?
Now what?
Alright, so now we get out, and... probably swim around a bit. I'm just looking to see, like, where do I want to get out? Well, oh, actually it doesn't even look like it's going to be that deep. Let's assume that we're going to find a way to open this gate, and I will stop driving the boat here. Listen mode to locate the boat. Noted. Okay. Oh. I really thought it was going to be one of those things where it fell, and I was going to have to find some way to hold it up. But no, we can leave here immediately. Before I do that, though... So, how would I get into here? I mean, I would just climb up it like a regular person, but Ellie's going to have to find... Yeah, so we're going to have to... I actually have no idea. Teflon is saying that you call it the fucking blade turny thing when angry. And Sam Lander's saying that prop is just short for propeller. Okay, I didn't know if they were like different things. Like, I can't think of anything that would be different things that sound very similar. Like different things like Homo sapien and homosexual. Beth, if you're reading this, then I'm toast. I hope it wasn't those scarfuckers, but some blaze of glory. Bigger hope is you remember where we hid the stash. Code is 701264. It's not much, but it's all I have. I want you to take it and be well. Okay, so we found a code to a safe. Hopefully that safe is full of drugs and scrap. Oh! We can push this up against the thing and then climb up. I think. Can I get this through here? No. Okay. Oh, I can get up to that vent. Sorry. All day, Drian's been saying things first, but then getting overlooked. Apparently purple is hard to see. Oh, dear. Have I been not... Oh, yes. Okay, so yes, Drian just said prop is just short for propeller. And then Sam Lander said the same thing. I just hadn't gone back far enough. At which point, more than Amia said blade turny thing. And... Oh, and I think Skitter was saying, I swear there's a way to turn off the hint button. Make sure you get good at piloting the boat in order to win the races. Oh. Okay. Sorry, I'm just really entertained by the fact that at some point in the story, Ellie is going to get challenged to a series of speedboat races. So I could take that, but if I use my knife a couple more times, I also have the opportunity to upgrade it, and it'll be even more powerful, even more deadly.
There you are.
Abby, I begged you to stop. You brought this on yourself. Oh, look, there's a way here. This was behind the cart that we just pushed. I did not see it before.
Okay. Where's this go?
I think our stream is mostly made up of people who are unlikely to do this, but if you're a younger folk and you like to do what do they call it, like urban exploration or whatever, don't do this. Don't squeeze yourself into large, very small wreckage piles that a single shift could leave you crushed. It's a really, really bad idea. Ah, hold on. So I already forgot the code, but I know where to find it. Now it's all wet. 701264. I honestly don't know which way is going to be fastest to get to 64, so we'll just go the forwards way. Oh, it's everything I ever dreamed. Scrap, bullets, alcohol, drugs, and then whatever's back here. Boy, can you imagine getting in there, not having found the code, and then have to go all the way back around trying to find it? I'm really glad that we did it in the correct order. Okay.
All right.
Moo has a melted cat in her lap.
Here we go.
Alternate boat controls are available under accessibility. Oh, so yeah, so to go back to what Skitter was saying, there probably is an option to turn off the hint thing, but I leave it on specifically so that I have the choice of not.
Kidding me? Got it.
Specifically so that I can have the choice of not pushing it. And yeah, sometimes it gets annoying when it's coming up over and over and over and over and over again, but still, at the end of that, I still get to not push it. And if it's never on screen, then I'll never think to go looking. It also, like, I do like the fact that it is there. I do like to point this out because someday I might get stuck enough that I need to push the hint button. And there will be no shame on that day. It's just, well, I don't know where to go. So I think we can do the rangefinder on the bow, for what that's worth. Unless there's anything else I want. The only other thing would be the damage on this, and I think the damage costs 100. Oh, no, I already did the damage. No, I didn't do the damage. So in 7 scrap, I can upgrade the damage on the rifle. The only other thing would be the scope, but I don't use that too much. So I'm actually thinking let's save up 7 more scrap. And we might even find 7 more scrap in this building. Could be underwater. Remember when I was very, very young, my our family's basement flooded after a particularly bad storm, and I mean like up to your chest level. And I remember feeling very excited because like we could go swimming down there. And my parents were like, nope, no, you don't want to go swimming down there. And like this story ends with me not going swimming down there. But now as an adult, it's like, oh yeah, no, you don't want to go swimming in like basically flooded up storm water. At best, it's not very clean, and at worst, it carries a lot of other stuff with it. And we did just find the scrap that we wanted also. I never thought we were going to get to the damage upgrade on this, but let's do it. Hello to Azaric. Oh dear, Azaric is not feeling well. Got his second COVID vaccine yesterday, and it's doing a number on him. Just wanted to stop in and say hi. Azaric, I completely understand. A lot of people's experience with the second dose is feeling real bad, sometimes for multiple days at a time. Take it easy. If we can provide some entertainment, I'd be happy to do that. Otherwise, I hope that you have a great evening and feel better soon. I feel like there was one other thing that I wanted to look at in this area that may or may not have been an optional thing. I don't remember which way I was going. Oh man, now I can't stop thinking about like the secret ending to the game when Ellie finally catches up with Abby, and Abby says, "You thought you knew all of what happened. What you never knew is that when Joel killed all of those people at the hospital, they ruined our boat racing circuit." And Ellie says, "That's not true." And Abby says, "That's right. We lost everything because of him. Everything. We'll never get it back." And then Ellie would say, "You fool. The best boat racer has been here all along." And Abby says, "Thank you, that's very kind." Ellie says, "No, me, idiot. And now I'll prove it." And then the two of them have like a high-octane boat race, and that settles everything that happened. At the end, they both fall in the water. Uh-oh. I don't want to fight in the boat. Okay, can I, like, get out here? I don't think that we'd be allowed to call it The Last and the Furious. That would get us in a lot of trouble. What is this? Where are we going with this? Okay.
What's in there?
That's a good question. Oh! Okay, so we throw it up and over here, and then we can dangle and climb up on top? That's my best guess. Alright, so let's do this.
Yeah, that looks right.
Samuel saying, "Oh God, no." Probably about the secret boat ending. Well, credit for that goes to Skitter, because it's very funny. People have been joking about an Uncharted-themed kart racer for a lot of years, but no one... I've not previously heard the Last of Us themed... Wait! Oh, it's Misha! Well, Jensen. Oh, no, it's Beck. Who's Beck? So, Misha, got word that you're replacing me, wanted to give you a few pointers about this nest. The Scars are sneaky bastards. Don't just watch the street shit. I'm getting seen. Hold on a second. I want to read this, but... Can I lay down and read it? Oh, she can craft while laying down. Or, presumably read the sniper's note. Okay. Don't just watch the street. Check the rooftops. They got their own sharpshooters. Keep the infected alive. When the Scars cross, they have to deal with them. Once they reveal their positions, take them out. Took out a pair of cultists and am now watching the infected devour their bodies. It's fucking glorious. And remember, don't get cornered. May your survival be long and your death be swift. Signed, Beck. Okay, well, now there's 5% of me that's a little bit sad that I didn't do the scope upgrade. Which you can still go back and do it, but... I mean, they're gonna know that I'm here anyway. And I can't use the bow at this range, right? Well, I don't have any arrows anyway, so... Oh, well, I do have one arrow. I do have the one arrow. Oh, and I can make some more. So the only trouble with this is that I do want to save it so that I can do that. So let me just see. Shit. All right, that's 2 down. The only question is there's no way that's all of them. Because they were tooling around in a boat, too, weren't they? Yep. Shit. No, again, I'm assuming that person was whistling to somebody. Yep, see? Oh, no, wait, maybe there's just water on the lens. I thought I saw, like, a flashlight coming up. Is that it? Because I really, really don't want to be in that boat and be getting sniped at. That's why I immediately pulled over. I don't see anybody else, though. Okay, well, I mean, I can sit here until the end of time, but... Oh, hello to Groomfy. Pausing just for 1 second. This is high energy sniping. Skitter saying that I spoiled the ending to the game with the secret boat ending. Drianne has pulled a clip. Thank you very much. And hello to Groomfy. And it's pretty simple to hit these guys even without a scope. Well, that's good. And carry. I don't think that I need that again. I really like the rope mechanics. They're like very simple little puzzles that I like the rope physics and stuff. It's a switch up from like having a grappling hook or anything like that, because you don't have it all the time, and it's always like, oh. See, I just want to swim over there.
Right.
Oh. Okay. I was about to say, I don't want to, like, pilot over there in a boat. I would just, like, solid snake my way over there underwater. And then come back for the boat later if I needed it. Okay, and we saw that person walking, so they can probably hop out here. All that snipery was probably way better, or way easier than coming over here and dealing with them face to face would have been. Skitter saying it's nice of Ellie to let you know when contact begins and ends. Yeah, it is at once, either she does it or somebody else will, and it is at once fantastically unrealistic that they just magically know when everybody is dead. And also just like a real quality of life improvement. Because let's think about the alternative. You don't know if everybody's dead, so you just continue to like methodically creep around every corner for 15 minutes until like you realize that you are finally alone, or worse, don't, and then as soon as you give up, then you start making noise, then somebody comes up and shoots you. It's just respectful of the player's time, I feel. Realism gets an undue amount of weight in, like, casual game criticism, where it's like, oh, it's not realistic. And, well, a lot of times that's for the better, I find. Look what you did, Ellie. Really, that rifle has no usable ammunition in it. Well... Skitter's saying maybe they're just better at tracking targets. Well, but, like, they wouldn't know. Hold on, we're definitely looking at this. They wouldn't know if somebody was just, like, taking a knee and being smart about it. Like, okay, well, the last 4 people that stuck their head up got it blown off. I'm just going to wait right here because clearly I'm not going to win this fight. And then when Ellie comes over, like, they would have no way to know that. but I have a way to know it because Ellie knows it.
You again.
And again, perfectly comfortable with that as a, ooh. Okay, well, why not take this? It's better than the knife that I have, and then I get a whole bunch of more swings off of it. Oh, nice. Second explosive arrow. The explosive arrow was going to be my go-to. I figured maybe I'll take one guy out quietly, but then the rifle just worked so well for that segment. Okay, another message to Jules. Jules, I hope you can forgive me. We were soaking, cold, hungry, and we reached their encampment. A Seraphite woman took care of us. Hot food, blankets. She radiated love. Treated me like one of their own. Her name was Karen. The plan was to board her boat and head for Haven the next morning. Then gunfire. Karen's head exploded from the bullet. Her blood splattered all over me. We scattered. Zachary was shot. It was our people, 2 wolves. They walked right by me. I think they thought I was their prisoner, and then something in me snapped. I pulled out my pistol and shot them in the back of the head. Zachary is sturdy and will pull through. We buried Karen and said a prayer for her. Zachary gave me a new name, Emmett. He says it means truth. I shaved my head and cut my face. Jules, I wonder if you'd even recognize me. Signed, Emmett. I feel like we probably knew who what Emmett's previous name was in the previous letters. Oh, Tashir's taking off. And I missed it, I think. Tashir, if you're still here, thank you so much, and I hope you have a great evening. Taking off for the night. Catch you next time. So, Tashir will be streaming, I think, tomorrow, unless I miss my guess, my memory. Tashir will be streaming through Portal 2 Co-op with Patikin tomorrow. And with any luck, we'll get to see that streamed on both Tashir Games at TASHERRE Games, and also Patiken at PETIEKEN. I don't think I might have missed him or forgotten, but I don't think that we've seen Patiken in here tonight. I'm so sorry if he is here. But Patiken just finished up the Leisure Suit Larry, the second of the most recent Leisure Suit Larry games, and he really enjoyed them. From what I could see, they have a high reverence for the originals, including a lot of like inventory solving puzzles and stuff. So I'm just doing one more once around in here. Yep, that's where we found that stuff. Okay, so I think we're ready to... I don't remember if I went in here. Did I? I don't remember this area. Nope. Yeah, Ellie putting away her gun or whatever is similar to the wind chime that you get at the end of like an encounter in Gears of War, where everybody's like, well, that's it. That's the last of the unbidden or whatever the enemies were. The Horde, the Maw. I don't remember what the enemies were called in that game. The guys that come out of the holes. But they just like automatically know. And again, very comfortable with that as a gameplay mechanic because it's just like, okay, let's get on with it. So, oh, well, I can get whatever this is, and this is. And this just goes back over there, where I just was. So the other things that they might have been the swarm. I thought... we should put up a poll. Not really, but like... What the hell was the name of the group in that? Marcus Phoenix and his friends were all cogs, because they were, you know, the Gears of War. No. Wait, what was the cog? They were gears. What were cogs in that game? It turns out I don't remember anything at all about Gears of War mythology. Oh, it's okay. So, see, that's it. That's a hint I'm willing to live with. It did not occur to me that I was trying to get back to the boat. I thought I was supposed to go somewhere in here, but yep. All right, let's head back to the boat. Locusts! Skitter wins. And Drienne is clarifying that COG was the Coalition of Ordered Government. I was a very big fan of Gears of War 2, and I cannot tell you why. I don't know what it was about Gears of War 2 that was substantively different or more fun. Like, it feels better to play than the first Gears of War. I mean, that much is evident. But so does the third Gears of War game. Like, that is also, it feels very similar to Gears 2. But I didn't like it very much. I really like Gears 2. I got really into that game. I played a bunch of multiplayer. I had a great time with it. We played through that. We played through Gears 2 and 3 co-op, just like couch co-op together. And Gears 2 was so much fun. And Gears 3 was just like, okay, you know, yeah, nothing's on TV, so we'll do this for a while. You done? Yeah, 40 minutes. That's enough Gears of War for tonight. And that was sort of the Gears of War experience, Gears of War 3. And the thing is, like, I don't have a specific complaint about it. I can't point to something that said, like, this is where it wasn't as good as Gears 2. It's very odd. Okay, I cannot get into anything else in this structure.
Come on. Gotta be an opening somewhere.
Skitter did not play those games. And Skitter says it might be got bored of more of the same. Maybe. There was a very, very long delay for us between when we played. And I was looking forward to it because of how much fun we'd had with the second one. But yeah, maybe it was just feeling a little bit worn out on the formula. I would like to go back and play Gears 4 and 5. This feels like where I entered the area, but I'm not actually sure. One thing in this section is that I have found it easy to get turned around and then... Right, that's where the bench is. That's where we went in and used the bench. And then we came over here. Nothing up there. Did I go into the Carthy Hotel? Oh, this is actually very deep. Well, if I came in here, then I missed whatever this flashing thing is. Full on shotgun shells, not full on documents. Look at this drawing. I can't draw like that. If any wolves read this, warn Isaac and the others, the rumors are true. There's a new infected out there. Looks like something made it halfway to a bloater and took a turn. Ugly motherfucker. Maybe all the rain around here caused a mutation? No idea. It was slow, so I put it down easy. But when I went to check it out, all these pustules on it exploded. Whole right side of my body is burned, some kind of acid. If you see one of those things shambling towards you, stay back. Oh boy, the first person to encounter a bloater. He had a lot of pain meds on him. Alright. Doing okay here. Skitter's saying people in this game are way too good at drawing. 0 out of 10. Yeah, my favorite way too good at drawing is near the very, very beginning of the movie The Butterfly Effect. This is right at the very beginning. The characters are shown a child's drawing that it's allegedly made by like a 4-year-old or something, and it is significantly better than anything I've ever drawn in my life. And like, I look at it and like, I feel like the correct reaction to the characters on screen should be, holy shit, we got to get this kid into art school. We've got like a really skilled artist here. They so overdid it in their attempt to be like shocking, like, oh my god, look at what this disturbed child has drawn, that they crossed right over into, this is awesome. Okay, so I don't Is this a different way to go in the Carthy Hotel? It looks like there might be something over here. Nope, that door has ivy on it. And I did actually already go through there. So, the game directed me back to the boat. I got in the boat. I'm still at Bagel Boss, or Bagel Bros. I've definitely been over here. Yep, I've definitely been over here. So the game told me to get back into the boat. But where am I trying to get to from here? Because we went up there. I'd love to see the... I really feel like there's got to be a path inside the building, though. Maybe the game was not telling me to get back into the boat. Maybe that's just sort of a holdover tutorial. Like, hey, in case you're looking for the boat, that's how to find it. Dren, you'd think it would be empty pain med bottles. I guess he probably succumbed to his injuries before they were all used up. I certainly would have crushed them up into a fine powder and just inhaled. I mean, if you're that badly burned, what else do you have to go? So this door is prominently marked exit, but I know from experience it just goes downstairs. There's these doors back here. I can't move that. Can't get past the server racks. Oh, maybe I just go through here. Wait, maybe I pilot the boat through here. Yeah, this looks boatable. Alright, everybody help me remember where this is. So we'll hang a right at the blue van. Alright, let's hope this is the correct way. Okay, and that's how the game crashes. I'm still here. Hopefully you guys are as well. We are currently checking the error status, and it's stuck at 85%. The last time that the PlayStation 5 crashed, it got stuck here and was unable to finish until we cut the stream. So this may be, yep, people are confirming that this is... That we're still live. So what we're looking at here is something went wrong with this game or app, The Last of Us Part 2, checking the error status, and it is at 85%. Based on the Spider-Man once crashed, and it did this exact thing, this exact message, and it stuck at 85% forever, and we were unable to end it. We had to do a hard reset on the console, which, of course, ended the stream. So let me just see. So I cannot get back to the menu. Nope, no, and no. So I think that's probably going to be the end of this episode. At least we got 2.5 hours, but I don't think that we have another couple hours left, and it would really bifurcate the video. So what will happen is that we will come back for episode 7, and it will be whatever the most recent checkpoint was. I agree with you. Boo. Yeah, I would have liked to do that, but I feel like if we're going to have an endpoint, it might as well be here, and then we can jump in and have a nice long stream. Hopefully, I don't know if we'll be able to do it tomorrow, because I do want to watch Frightening Fridays at twitch.tv/morethanamia, which you will be playing the next section of Dead Space 3. Yeah, this is hard stuck at 85%. It's awesome that the system is not hard locked. It just won't progress until it can finish checking the error status, which it never can. So that is very frustrating. Goofy saying, I guess it's back to work. Yeah, no, I would have at least wanted to see the end of the boat ride, but that's where we go. The The concern with a game like this is, and please, please do not give me any hints, but the concern with a game like this is always that I will choose an endpoint and then come back for the following episode and it'll be 15 minutes and then we'll be looking at credits. Someday that will happen, but it's more likely that we will run long than short. And so we'll look for that. Hopefully tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then we will touch base on Saturday, sometime after Division Force, and see if we can stream then. Let's see, what else is happening on Twitch? So tomorrow, Mia will be playing the next section of Dead Space 3. That is the third and regrettably final Dead Space game. She's playing it on PC at, of course, maximum settings because it's a little bit of an older game. She's got a monster PC to play it. And she's been making rapid progress in that game. We were actually trying to find a specific section where she, completely quartered an enemy without so much as mentioning it. And it was like, Jesus Christ, Mia, she's gotten really, really good at the game. Mr. Binky, who is not live today because he was recording his Divided by Werewolves podcast. If you are looking for something fun to listen in the car or something fun to have on in the background, Divided by Werewolves is a podcast with Mr. Binky and Mr. Bones. That's Brandon Kakowski-Chanel and Mitch Reeves, respectively. And every 2 weeks they get together and they talk about movies they've seen, television shows they've watched, games they've played, sometimes things that are happening in the comic book space or in other entertainment mediums. And it is so much fun to listen to two friends get together and just sort of shoot the shit. And you can find that by doing a Google search for the Divided by Werewolves podcast. Patikin, as previously mentioned, just finished up the Leisure Suit Larry games, and as of the end of his final episode today, was sort of pondering what he will start up next week. Ahead of that, though, he and Tashir will be playing through, I'm sure, a good chunk of Portal 2 tomorrow, if everything goes according to schedule. And if not, then certainly in the days to come, we'll be playing through... Sorry, many thoughts just came through. I, honest to God, don't remember where I just left off because I was looking at something in chat and it reminded me of something that we'll address in just a second. Mr. Binky otherwise has been playing through Hitman 3 recently. Hitman is just such a fun game to watch people play because there's so many routes through the different levels, and watching people sort of unknot the level and figure out the different pathways and threads that they can follow to get through is always a lot of fun. And we've watched some McMaster play, we've watched some Mr. Binky play. The Hitman games are great, and I recommend checking out his stream when he returns tomorrow. And hopefully later on tomorrow he'll also be doing what they call Drunk Watch, which is where he and a bunch of friends get together a little bit later on a Friday and they'll play something like Destiny 2 or Outriders or The Division 2 or some sort of co-op game that they can play. Yes, Drienne, by all means. Good suggestion of somebody to raid. Diesel Jones has been streaming some. I am struggling at this instant to remember what I've seen him playing most recently. No, I'm not, because it was Outriders. Yeah, he was playing Outriders and using a completely different build than Mr. Binky did in his playthrough. So Outriders is sort of... not really the heir apparent to Destiny, but it feels like it's got a lot in common with Destiny in terms of being a third-person loot-based shooter. But my understanding is that it's not being developed as a live service game. It's not being developed as one of those things that they want people to play for 5, 6, 7 years and keep rolling out new content. So I'll be interested to see what it is like when it comes out. Drienne has been continuing their full-length playthrough of the entire Telltale Walking Dead series, and also has been playing through Horizon Zero Dawn every Friday, as well as it has been Raft for some time, but more recently returned to Don't Starve Together on Saturdays, playing with friends there. So lots of survival crafting fun on that, as well as some we'll just say Horizon Zero Dawn. If anybody here doesn't know what that game is about, I think a lot of the fun is in the discovery. So we'll just leave it as third-person action game, Horizon Zero Dawn, and then, of course, some narrative games, which also the Geek Pantheon is doing his first ever playthrough of the Telltale Walking Dead games, and is about midway through Season 3, and has been playing that, I want to say that's every Wednesday, is it? Is it every Wednesday or Tuesday? I forget which. And also has been uploading episodes of Kyber Shards, which is his Dungeons & Dragons sort of X-Men themed Dungeons and Dragons playthrough that he's doing with a whole bunch of his friends. Mia does a watch party at her Sandbox Discord, but if you ever miss an episode there, you can always catch them by doing a Google search for the Geek Pantheon, and they've got a whole playlist up of all the videos. Sam Lander has been playing very, very deeply into RimWorld, and that has been a lot of fun because he uses a bot to allow some interactivity with chat where people can redeem points to cause certain things to happen in the game. So that has been both fun to watch and also highly interactive. So that has been Tuesday, Mia says, is when Geek Pantheon does his Walking Dead playthrough. But yeah, for sure, check out Samalander. And also has been doing, especially on the weekends, some Farming Simulator 19, along with Caroluna, who does episodes of Farming Simulator 19 alongside Valkyria Chronicles, which he just recently returned to. Sam Lander says people can launch loads of tornadoes at him. That's in RimWorld, so that is that's always fun to watch. And I'm sure there's people that I'm forgetting to shout out at this particular moment. Like, I know that Papalotko had wrapped up her playthrough of Disco Elysium, but I checked and she hadn't started up anything new recently. We're very much looking forward to when she comes back. So that'll probably be where we call it. But there's been an event that's happened in the streaming community that I've really had to struggle with, and it's got to be addressed at some point because it cannot be left undiscussed, and we might say something a little bit more about it near the end of this playthrough as well. But the Sunny Panda passed away a few weeks ago, and it's really been difficult to process because the last image that I have of him is the image that we had on stream when I said every time we shouted him out that Div was one of the warmest and funniest and jolliest people that we'd encountered on Twitch. He seemed effortlessly bright and entertaining and energetic and warm and welcoming to everybody that came in. And that was the last time that I saw him. And when I saw the news in his Discord that he had passed away, this was something that had been indicated was unfortunately a likely outcome due to his medical situation. And still, I'm so accustomed in our real life to people getting sometimes very concerning prognoses, but then it gets better for them and they go on to carry on much longer than expected. And so when the news came out, even though it had been forewarned, it was still, I mean, denial is a powerful thing. It was so difficult to reconcile the person that we'd come to know across the last several years on stream with someone who was fallible in any way. He was such a bright light, and to see it snuffed out so early and so suddenly, like it was in the background, it felt deeply wrong. And it remains something that's very difficult for me to wrap my mind around. But he meant so much to this community. And the last time that I think that we talked about the Sunny Panda was when he announced that he was going to have to step away from streaming. And at the time, it felt very final in his language. But I still thought there was space for improvement. Nonetheless, I took that opportunity to talk about how, in his final message, he indicated that he hoped that he would always be remembered as the goofy, silly panda that we had come to see on stream. And I said that he would never be forgotten. And it has been weighing on me very heavily that we haven't talked about this because I don't want him or anyone to ever think that he was forgotten or that it went without mention. I just still to this moment don't know how to talk about it. How do you discuss someone that you did not know in person, but who had such a powerful impact on you as a person? Not just a streamer, not just a member of the community, as a human being. Div touched our lives here, And I think he touched a great many lives. And I just hope that he understood that. I hope they understood that because we come together and we play a game, whether it's very serious or very silly or just sort of like a bunch of random violence or something that has sort of evokes a deep emotional impact. And whatever it is, we get an opportunity to interact with chat and the episode ends. And then when it's done, the systems get shut down, the chat gets closed, we raid over to somebody else, and then it's quiet. The stream is over, but our lives still go. And sometimes I can foresee it being easy to feel like the interactions that you had in chat, they can feel very abstract once it's done because it was names flowing by in a chat and ideas and conversations that will be there again when you come back. But when the system is off and the stream is ended, how real was it? How much do those people remember you? How much do you remember them? Are they as meaningful as the people that you know in the real world? And it is of concern to me that when Div turned off his stream for the last time, that he didn't understand how real we are and how real he was to us and how close that relationship was and how much it meant. And whatever the arc of his life will be in as he looks back on it, I just hope that he knew that. I hope that he knew that part of it. That we're real, that we cared about him, and that he had a real, meaningful, concrete, positive impact on our lives and on many others. Not everybody gets an opportunity to say that, especially not on the scale that I think that Div did, touching people's lives all around the world and bringing them together for his Monster Hunter streams and his Ori streams and so many others. And that's as much as I can say about it. I didn't know how to talk about it before, and I don't know how to talk about it now, but hopefully that gets at least some of it across. So if I can ask Drienne to maybe repeat the person that they had recommended that we were going to raid, we'll raid over. And when we come back for our next episode, it'll be more bright sunshine and happy times in the world of The Last of Us 2. Or maybe Anno 1800 or something. We'll see what we have time for. But Drienne had recommended Guinness Por Vita, so we are going to raid over to that person and say hello, and we'll see you guys again for another stream in the days to come. Until next time, apologies for the truncated end to the gameplay, but we will hopefully see you soon, and until then, I hope you guys have a great night.